All right, Sania, tell us a little bit. There's a lot of theories doing the rounds about how this can be a big sort of stepping stone, a springboard, so to speak, for success in other ventures as well. Do you think, having played a couple of rounds of singles after coming back from injury, that something like a mixed doubles win could help you there as well on your singles game?
You know, honestly, a Grand Slam is a Grand Slam. It doesn't matter if it's singles, doubles or mixed to start off. Secondly, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I've been saying this the last couple of months. I'm just kind of living in today. You know, yesterday I was living in yesterday and today I'm living in today. And right now I'm just giving you this interview and I'm just happy that I won 2 days ago. I'm not even looking at what's going to happen. Let's hope it brings, you know, better things. Let's hope. But today I feel like I'm hitting the ball really well. And, you know, I had a pretty decent tournament for having not played 6 months and coming back with a Grand Slam.
Yes, it was more than a pretty decent tournament, Sania. Possibly not really someone who should underestimate what that achievement is about. However, besides Sania and Mahesh, there was one other big Indian story to emerge from the Australian Open. It was a 16-year-old boy, Yuki Bhamri of Delhi. He became the first Indian in nearly 2 decades to win a junior Grand Slam title. That on screen is his Australian Open title trophy. Yuki has followed, of course, the legendary footsteps of Ramanathan Krishnan, his son Ramesh and Leander Paes, who have also won junior Grand Slams before. A monumental achievement, definitely by any stretch of imagination. This is what Yuki said.
I think the amount of pressure I've always put on myself is good enough, and I try to block all the things. But I think it's an honor really to be the #1 seed in a Grand Slam. It definitely is. I mean, it was always a dream of playing for a tricolour and hearing the name India. I mean, having the India name back on your back and hearing him shout it. Well, there are quite a few things which I would definitely like to work on. One of them is probably my fitness, and I'll probably try to develop my slice and my volleys a lot more now. Well, I think he and my mom, without them, I really wouldn't be here today. I mean, Aditya has been here with me for the last 5 years, and whatever I am is whatever he's taught me. I think I've really put in a lot of effort with him, and I think it's paying off now. I'd like to start competing more in the men's tournaments, try on my hand in the future in the challenges level, and hopefully in 2 to 3 years I would probably be one of the best players in the world. Well, it's definitely a proud moment. I mean, Leander, what he's done for Indian tennis is great. I think nobody can really doubt what he's done. So I think I would like to thank Mahesh and Sania for winning Grand Slam. It's been a great year for Indian tennis.
Yes, wonderful to hear from Yuki Bhamri there. Sania Mirza already inspiring a lot of young players. This boy has got something special about him, Sania.
Well, I think what Yuki has done, I think winning a junior slam, it's great. It's, you know, we've all been there. We've all been trying to, you know, come those steps. And it's great that he's #2 in the world. And I think what he's done, I would personally like to, I mean, we were on the same flight as well, and I congratulated him. And, you know, I hope that, you know, he's our
biggest... Was he a little scared to talk to you, Sania? He's supposed to be a very shy 16-year-old boy.
No, I've seen him since, you know, his sisters used to play with me. So I've seen him since he was very young. And suddenly he's, you know, he looks all grown up and he's become a, you know, young man now. So, no, he was not shy at all. But I think he's made India proud. He's made us proud. Let's just hope that, you know, he can make the transition from the juniors to the, you know, the main game. Because, you know, right, that's what happens usually. I think that's the toughest thing to do. So let's hope he comes through because he's the biggest prospect we have right now.
Did you watch any of his matches, Sania? Were you impressed with what you saw in Australia? Any advice on things he's doing right or wrong?
Well, you know, honestly, I don't want to, you know, give advice. I think there are enough people in India giving advice.
Oh yeah, we're always there for that.
He doesn't need me. He doesn't need me to give advice. But I think what he's doing is great. I think he has a good team behind him. He has Addy. He has, you know, he has IMG supporting him. He has a good team working for him. I know his parents have been very dedicated. They were, even when Sana and Ankita, you know, they still play, and even when we were in the juniors, they were like that. So I'm sure he'll be fine.
All right, one final question before I take a break, Sania, and we'll come back to you, talk about Roger Federer. But before I let you go, where are the girls? You know, all these boys coming through, Somdev, Yuki. Why isn't Sania Mirza inspiring a young girl to come through and become a tennis champion?
You know, honestly, I don't know. I have seen a lot of girls pick up tennis rackets. I hope that we will one day, but I think we should not get too hasty. We are having a Yuki Bhamri today, and we are... producing. We have a Somdev Varma and we have a Yuki Bhamri. I think we should not get too greedy here. We will get some girls, and right now I just hope that, we can have a lot more Grand Slam champions coming out.
All right, on that note, we'll take a very, very quick break with Sania Mirza. We will come back and talk to her about a man she absolutely adores, but who ended up on the wrong side of the result. Roger Federer is the man we're talking about. Rafael Nadal's got his measure yet again at the Australian Open. What does Sania think? We come back with that.